Tom Dolan. I play Morgan in The Drawer Boy.
My name is Chuck Wilkins and I play the part of Angus.
Morgan is kind of the caretaker. He's the one who's trying to make sure everything's good. He's a protector of Angus throughout the whole story. And so finding different levels of Morgan, he tells the story to Angus to kind of calm him down, to make him feel like he's in a normal routine. And in the same sense, he's telling himself that same story to kind of mask maybe what actually happened in the past.
It's okay. You go upstairs, go to bed. I'll be up a little bit to close the curtains. Go on now.
Okay. Oh my. The smell. I wonder...
Angus. Upstairs now.
The part of Angus, when you look at the character, it's not one of these you can go into the first rehearsal, peel back the layers, and you've got the character of Angus. Because every night we rehearse, and talking with Michael, there's something revealed about Angus that, hey, that makes sense, I'll do that.
At different levels of Morgan, he tells the story to Angus to kind of calm him down, to make him feel like he's in a normal routine. And in the same sense, he's telling himself that same story to kind of mask maybe what actually happened in the past. So finding different levels of Morgan, he can be very brash with the young Miles when he comes in.
Now, the way we decide which cow we're going to kill for meat is based on their milk output. The lowest producer gets the axe. And the cows know this, see, so they produce as much as they possibly can to keep from being, chosen.
I see.
Otherwise, the dang things would just stand around all day.
Really?
But he's very sensitive to his good friend Angus. They grew up together, so finding those different levels, those different emotions that Morgan is feeling, it has been a great challenge for me, and I've really enjoyed kind of digging and peeling each layer back of Morgan.
He didn't remember making those drawings, but he agreed to their plans. They would go home, have a double wedding, build a house on the farm that they shared. 2 houses joined, 2 families would begin.
What drew me to this particular show, after reading it, perusing it before auditions, the theme, the strong sense of the friendship between Morgan and Angus, I think, really struck home with me.
Then it was just the 2 friends again. The drawer bakes and goes through numbers in his head. The farmer farms and takes care of the place where they are to preserve their memories. Like a pail of raspberries.
One part of Angus's dialogues they're so fragmented. I'll have responses 2 or 3 words, which is very hard to remember sometimes, especially when you've got a fragmented mind like Angus does.
Angus? What's that called?
That's the, one of the favorite things that Angus loves to do is he'll go outside and spend hours just gazing up at the sky, counting the stars. And he doesn't just count them, he will tell Morgan how many new ones he counted that night, and how the ones he had already counted, and how many new ones he had counted for the first time. And then he'll give him a grand total, a running total, each time he asks. One thing that Angus is also good at, he's very good at numbers, it's kind of ironic because you look at him and he looks at people, he can't remember the people or what they even told him just a few minutes before that. But he can remember rows and columns of numbers and add them up in his head.
Okay, Angus. Hey, what about those numbers I just said? Can you add them up?
866.
Oh, that's right. I mean, I think that's right.
Oh, it is. Another thing that really drew me to this part was the memory part of Angus, how he's lost his short-term memory. And I'm sure all of us know someone or have someone in our family that's gone through this. Personally, I had my dad with Alzheimer's, which he did pass away in 2012, so I was around that memory loss, and I remember how it made me feel, and I could still remember to this day saying, that's not my dad. because it's hard to say that's my dad when he looks at you and doesn't know who you are. But it's been a challenge, and it's proving to be one of my favorite roles.